So I'm about to go and walk 4 dogs, and I want to show you how I do this safely so that I don't drop leads, so that I don't lose control of dogs and have dogs running off everywhere. So what I have is this belt. It goes around my waist and it is secure to me. Off this belt I have 3 leads. They are attached to the belt because they've got a clip at this end. So they are going around a ring here, and then at the end is obviously the clip that I'm going to clip to each dog. So that way I can walk straight away 3 dogs securely attached to me. My hands are free. If I need to pick up some dog poo, I'm not holding leads in one hand and potentially losing dogs. I can use both my hands. If I have another dog in an off-lead area that comes up to me, I've got my hands free to push that dog away and protect the dogs that I'm walking. Now, if you don't have a lead with a clip on this side, what I use is just a normal lead and I attach a carabiner clip to it, and then that will also attach onto the ring. The other benefit of using this is when I'm out and about, say I want to train one dog and I want to secure a couple of dogs somewhere, maybe on a fence, I can then use this clip to clip them to a fence and they can wait while I train another dog. The same with these, they also have clips, so I can take this off, I can clip that to the fence with the dog securely attached. It has one of those rings where it goes up and goes securely over the clip so the clip can't come undone. And then the dog is secured to the end of the lead like that. The other method and way that I use this, which is really important for safety, I do walk a very reactive dog. Now, if he gets off the lead, if he sees a dog down the road, he's going to get into his aggressive stance and he's going to start barking and lunging. He's very, very reactive. In the event, it's never happened and it never will, that I drop the lead and he darts off to that dog, bad things might happen. So I have to be very careful as a dog walker and a pet sitter that I keep other people's dogs safe if I'm walking reactive dogs, and I also keep the reactive dog securely attached to me. So whenever I am walking him, I am walking him firmly attached to me, so that in the event that he lunges forward and I drop the leash, he is still attached to me and I can use my body weight to pull back. Now, the other thing I do with dogs is if I'm walking 2 or 3 dogs together, maybe I've got a couple of dogs that don't really get along, they don't want to be in each other's personal space, I will have leads of differing length. So I will have my Bordoodle, who doesn't like other dogs in her space. She'll be out in front on maybe a 5 to 7 metre lead, and then she's got heaps of space around her. These dogs here can't catch up to her, they can't get in her personal space or sniff her butt, which she does not like. Then I've got this one, the green one is slightly longer, and then I've got this one which is shorter. So that means dogs can walk in a pack but at slightly different distances, so they're not in each other's space if that's going to bother them. This is probably one of the most useful leads that I've ever purchased. It has 2 clips on either side and it has various rings along it. So I can make it shorter, I can add an extra handle. It is a very, very useful lead. I've used this so many times when I've been out and about and I've gone, I just need to train one dog in the middle of an oval, and I can then clip that around a post and the other dog can sit and wait while I train. So if you have a reactive dog, get a belt, make sure the dog is securely attached to you. If you are walking multiple dogs, if you're a pet sitter or a dog owner with more than one dog, or even if you just want to make sure that your dog is never going to get away from you if you accidentally drop the leash, get one of these walking belts, get a lead. I've also got extra carabiner clips here if I need to attach dogs to various things. And this is such a great way of walking dogs, and importantly having those hands free, because I can't tell you how many times I've been out walking dogs and I've had to obviously pick up poo and I need to keep my hands free. The other thing that this is quite useful for is when I'm loading dogs in and out of my truck into their crates, I take the dog in the crate, I clip it, and then I put the dog down and it's attached to me. So I'm not trying to hold dogs and undo other dogs out of crates and bring them out. It's basically take the clip, attach the dog to me, and then the dog's secure down here, and then I can move on to getting the next dog out of the crate. So from a safety aspect, I think this is really important to do. And for me, having those hands free is really important when I'm out on walks, and that way I can make sure that I can use my hands and I'm not carrying 2 leads here or 2 leads there, and I've got all my hands being used. So think about getting one of these. They have been such a game changer for me.